Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Hi, how are you? Are you hearing me clearly? We just would like to welcome you to tonight's meeting. This is our November CEC 11 monthly meeting. Thank you so much to everyone who has shown up, everyone who is here to support us and the children, and all of the work being done in the community. Thank you so much, Principal Bernard, for turning off the mic. I appreciate that. So just to remind everyone, this is a public meeting and it is being recorded. So at this time, we ask that only the CEC council members and the superintendent's team, the district team would be speaking. Again, I would like to give a special thank you to Principal Joseph Bernard for his gracious attitude, his welcoming demeanor, and for the use of his space. Thank you very much. And also to the MS 370 community, thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for your hospitality. We really appreciate it. So can I get a round of applause for them, please? So tonight later, we're going to have a performance from the kids, the dance group of the school. We're really excited to see them perform. So just hang on for that. It's gonna be really, really, really exciting. For the people who are on Zoom, we ask that you would please have your mics on mute at this time. You are able to turn on your closed captioning if we start to sound muffled. During public comment, if you are in person and you would like to speak, please come down to the front. There are mics available so that all can hear you. And if you are on Zoom, please raise your hand and someone will unmute you. For tonight, there are Spanish, Arabic, and Bengali interpreters here in person only. We're going to ask them to come down now and please introduce themselves.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Isabel, yo soy una de las intérpretes que va a estar proveyendo el servicio de español el día de hoy. Si usted necesita un dispositivo para escuchar esto en español, puede ir en la parte de atrás y recoger el dispositivo. Al final del evento se le pide por favor que regrese el dispositivo a su celular. Gracias.
مساء الخير، أنا سميرة، أنا ترجمة اللغة العربية. إذا كنتم محتاجين ترجمة اللغة العربية هنا احنا شكرا. শুভ সন্ধ্যা, আমি হচ্ছি যদি তারা সমস্যা থানা দিতে
Thank you very much. So right now, we're going to go into our annual meeting. We will ask for the roll call to be performed by our recording secretary, Mr. Ritesh Agrawal.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
So this is the roll call for the annual meeting. Please respond to when your name is called. Terry Matthews Cotton.
Present.
Present. Topaz Murray Small.
Present.
Present. Robert Cruz. Absent. Ritesh Agarwal. Present. Karina Garcia.
Present.
Present. Nicole Costello. Shanzu. Absent. Jeff Cunningham. Present. Present. Taisha Bernard.
Present.
Present. Ali Aya. Absent. Peter Cole. Present. Present. So we have met the quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Agrawal. I would just like to point out that Mr. Cruz is actually excused. He did let us know he wouldn't be here tonight. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to make the announcement that we do have an open role for parliamentarian. If there are any council members who would like to nominate themselves, I would ask that they would do so now.
Madam President, I would like to nominate myself. I'd like to make a motion to nominate myself as parliamentarian.
Thank you. Would anyone like to second the motion?
I, Topaz Murray Small, second the motion.
Mr. Cole, would you like to say something?
I'd like to, coming back to the CDC 11 has been a tremendous honor for me. I wasn't planning on coming back, but as a parent, I just feel compelled to be a part of what it is that, of course, what the district is doing every Wednesday night. I can't miss it. And we're gonna do this again for another year and make progress and move the wheels progress forward for our children and the community. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I would just like to point out, Mr. Cole, that it's 2 years.
Yes.
And so you're stuck with me for 2 more years. Welcome back. We are very happy to have
Thank
you. I would like to now make a motion to open the floor to a vote. All in favor of Mr. Cole serving as a CEC 11 parliamentarian? May I have a show of hands or a voice of aye?
Aye.
Or do you-
Aye.
Or would you like to go down the line and ask people? Should we do a roll call so that we can get the ayes?
We could do it by, we
Yeah.
could do it by voice.
Okay. Yes,
All in favor, say aye.
I mean, Sorry.
Terry Matthews Cotton,
I approve.
Topaz Murray Small,
Approve.
approve. Robert is not here. Ritesh Agarwal, approve. Karina Garcia,
Approve.
approve. Nicole is not here. Jeff Cunningham? Yes. Approve. Taisha Bernard? Approve. Approve. Peter Cole?
Yes.
Approve. We have 7 votes in favor and no opposition.
Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Cole, and congratulations on your role.
Thank you
I
very
look
much.
forward to working with you. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the annual business meeting.
I, Topaz Murray Small, motion to adjourn the annual meeting.
May I have a second, please?
I, Ritesh Agarwal, second the motion to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you. At this time, we adjourn the annual meeting. It is November 13th at 6:23 PM. Thank you. Would anyone like a break? Okay, so we're not going to take a break. We're just going to roll right into our calendar meeting. And we're going to proceed into roll call by our recording secretary, Mr. Ritesh Agarwal.
Good evening. This is the roll call for the calendar meeting. Please respond to your name when called. Terry Matthews Cotton,
Present?
present. Topaz Murray Small,
Present.
present. Robert Cruz, excused. Ritesh Agarwal, present. Karina Garcia,
Present.
present. Nicole Costello, absent. Present. Jeff Cunningham, present. Taisha Bernard, present. Ali Aya, absent. Peter Cole,
Present.
present. We have 8 members in attendance.
Thank you very much. So we would like the record show that we have 8 members in person and we have met quorum. We're gonna move into the president's report. As it stands right now is a general announcement for the CEC 11. We do have 1 vacancy. So we would like to invite anyone who thinks that what we do here might be of interest to them, or who would like to support the children in the way that we love to support the children and the district, our fantastic district leadership team. We're here to work very closely with them, and I, for one, am honored for the position. So if there's anyone who would like to just get a bit more information about what it entails to serve on the CEC 11, we are here. Our contact information is readily accessible to you. Please feel free to let us know. In addition to that, I'd like to talk about the chancellor's visit that we had today. We met with the chancellor at Winchester Middle School this morning. It was a fantastic visit. Those kids are just amazing, and to see what they're doing with those children, it just really warms my heart on a very cold November morning. To see their chess club and their karate team, oh my gosh, those kids are so amazing. And they put their heart and soul into everything that they do. And you can really feel that it stems from the leadership of the school, as you get the similar feeling from Mr. Bernard, that there really is a heart invested into the job and into showing up every day. And it flows through to the experiences that our children then have, and that the way that they're able to show up in the world. And as a person who struggled in school with being extremely introverted, irrespective of the mic in my hand, and full of anxiety, and now a mom of a child in middle school, I am just filled with the most overwhelming amount of gratitude when I see people who truly love the job and truly love the children, because it's not an easy job. right? We're very clear about that. It's why I never went into teaching. I love children, but it's not an easy job. I know that. And for those of you who show up every day, committed, trying your best every single day, I can't thank you enough. So I got a little off track, but I just wanted to say that we did meet with the chancellor this morning, and it was wonderful to meet her and to see the children really just show up in their element and be able to advocate for themselves so well. We got to see the enactment of what they do instead of a parent conference. They do an interaction with the child, where the child then gets to speak on how they feel about their grades and how they feel about their evaluation and the things that they think they could work on better. And it was so important, as the chancellor mentioned to one of the children, that adults aren't even able to do that. You know, every year you're supposed to fill out an evaluation of yourself, right? But no one's ever taught you how to do that. And throughout the course of the year, while you're being busy, you're just producing and you're not taking notes on all of the things that you've done. And it just really impacted me to see these children, these middle school children being taught at 12, 13, 14 years old to take stock of what they're doing every day and to also take responsibility and accountability for their contribution to what their evaluation looks like. It was really impactful, and I think, as the chancellor said this morning, it's just really going to take them very far in adulthood. It teaches you from an early age how to advocate for yourself. There may be things that you may not agree with on your evaluation, but you are used to now speaking to someone and saying, I don't know, that wasn't how I perceived it, and maybe can we talk about your perception of it? So that was really impactful. I really enjoyed meeting the children and meeting the principal at the school this morning. The next thing I would like to mention is that we have our town hall on December 9th. The chancellor is coming back, which is going to be amazing. It's at the Rosa Parks campus, which is at 3441 Steenwick Avenue in the Bronx. We ask all of you to show up. We currently have a link up where you can submit questions that you would like to ask of the chancellor. It is just my perception that this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many of us. We normally don't get that level of access. So I would advise, recommend, and urge everyone to think of any question you may have and submit it, right? You never know if your question may be chosen, but if you do not submit it, it definitely won't be chosen. So give yourself the opportunity to be heard and give your child's concerns the opportunity to be addressed. Or just drop a line and tell her thank you and how much you appreciate everything that she's doing. So that's it from the president's report. I'd like to move it to the superintendent's report. Superintendent Vaughn, thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
recognizing that. I really appreciate it.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? It's a cold November night. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here. Definitely want to acknowledge, we have our principal here, Principal Biernat. And all of the students, looking forward to your presentation. Really excited about that happening next. I just really want to acknowledge our CEC team. Thank you so much. You know, for those of us that don't know this, these are volunteer positions. These are parents in our district that are committed to making District 11 the absolute best in the city. And you know, it's not just an hour a week, it's lots and lots of time. They text, they call, they meet, they have lots of conversations, and it's ongoing. So thank you so much for all that you do. We are excited. We have our next CEC meeting is going to take place at PS 189. Yes. MS 462. CASA. We're going to be there for our town hall, so please mark that on your calendars. It's going to be a really, how many of you have been to one of District 11's town halls? They are absolutely awesome. There's going to be music, there's going to be celebration, there's going to be balloons. Please mark your calendar and make it a point to come. And I just want to acknowledge the visit that we had today. So yes, we went to MS 532 Middle School, Manchester Middle. We also followed the chancellor to PS MS 19 where we just had a we continue to walk classrooms, and I just want to acknowledge all of the work that our teachers are doing, all the work that our administrators are doing. We went into the kitchen, the dietitian, everybody's there working so hard, and of course our parents. In both meetings, just our parents are showing up, they're there to advocate. At Baychester Middle School, we watched a student really give their parent-teacher conference report. They were taking charge of their learning and they were saying, here are the things I'm doing well in school, and here's the things I'm working on. So parents, I would definitely, advocate for you asking your children to do that with you and really let them take ownership over, what they're doing well and what they want to work on, because it just brings their agency to a whole different level. I also just want to acknowledge all the enrichment that's happening across the district. So we saw boxing, we saw chess, we saw in our class where kids were doing clay work, where they were actually designing clay animals connected to their module around animal defense mechanisms. And we also saw coding. So just to acknowledge, there's a lot in every school, there's a lot of enrichment going on. This year, we're also continuing our work with robotics. There is a tremendous amount of robotics and coding happening across the district. I want to acknowledge that. And I also want to give a special plug for our debate teams that are happening. Raise your hand if you're on the debate team. Or if you've heard our debate. Have you heard of our debate teams? Yes! Never before has debating become so important. With all of our differing opinions happening, it's so important that we come together, and we may have different perspectives. We may have different opinions on things, but we need to be able to have dialogue. We need to be able to stand in our beliefs and be able to share our opinions without crumbling, right? You can have one opinion, I can have another opinion, and guess what? It's gonna be okay. So we're actually teaching that as a skill. We think it's really important. So again, boys and girls, if you have a chance to get on the debate team, we think that, it's one of the best things going in our schools, so definitely join. When is our next debate session? Anybody have the date? December 4th, it's coming up. Where is it? We're going to Roberto Clemente State Park. It's going to be fun. Our parents can join us. Naomi, let's get this out. Let's get this date, this time out to our families. Let's invite everybody. This debate work is just incredible. We want you to join us in that. I'm a talker. I can keep going on and on and on. But what I'm going to do is I want to acknowledge the team that's here. I want to acknowledge the district team. I want to acknowledge, of course, our amazing deputy superintendent. Can we give her a round of applause? Our amazing ED Pincus and our state Sharon. Nights. We are the only district that has a weekly parent touch point. All right, our PCs come out, our families, our CEC, and we have just about 200 families coming on that call. There's a lot of collaboration. We strongly believe in the culture of collaboration. We have the same Zoom link. We try to make it really easy for people to pop on. And we really just want to make it worth your time. And so I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but I did, share that. I did share this with the chancellor this morning, and I just said, Chancellor, if you ever want to pop on our Wednesday nights, please, you're welcome to pop on. Guess what? She really was delighted to hear that. I'm sure we're going to be hearing from her soon. So in addition to our town hall, she's going to be popping on one of our Wednesday nights. You're welcome any Wednesday night. But again, just this opportunity to make sure we have information flowing, opportunities for parents to learn and grow, and also ask those powerful questions. So with that, we do have, some more really highlights, talk about the devices that are happening. Our mayor, our chancellor is sending devices to many of our schools. We want you to know about that, and we have so much more information to share. Next up, passing this to our Deputy Superintendent Perez.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I just want to echo all of the sentiments of our phenomenal CEC parent leaders and our superintendent. District 11 is just amazing, period, the end. Give yourselves a round of applause. You are the best district in the whole world in the city. You are here already, so now we're gonna have a great time as we prepare our students to go into the workforce. They might stop at college first, they may go to some trade schools, or they may go straight to work. Either way, they are going to be successful adults making money because of all of the efforts that we're putting in together to make sure that happens. So today was a wonderful day, absolutely. We visited schools, as you heard already. The only thing I would add is the volleyball team. PSMS 19 has a winning volleyball team. Which is awesome. Like, oh, we got to hope that we're going to win tonight. Very good. And yes, I think you already heard about our phenomenal Wednesday evenings, and I hope that Sharon will tell you a little bit more. But we have a couple of other really great things happening now, so I'm going to turn it back to Pincus so she can share that with you. Thank you in advance.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Great to see you all. Thanks for coming out tonight. So I have the pleasure of providing you all with a device update. So as you can see on the screen here, the mayor has an initiative to put 350,000 Chromebooks into the hands of students and, actually to the students' homes, so that our students across all 5 boroughs in the city can engage in virtual learning, can log on to their Google Classrooms, can do their homework, in case of a snow day or inclement weather or anything else that comes up, that our students will be able to engage in their virtual learning from home. And all of these devices, by the way, are Wi-Fi enabled in case, there are Wi-Fi issues in, various communities. So this is an amazing initiative, and we're so excited that District 11 has been benefiting. So you can see at the bottom of the screen, there's 4 priority rounds of distribution. So we have already received devices in priority rounds 1 and 2, and priority round 3 is slated for December. So I just want to take a moment and share out the schools in our district that have already received devices in rounds 1 and 2, and the numbers of devices that they've received, just so you have a sense of what's happening across the district. So PS 19 received 325 Chromebooks. PS 68, 74 Chromebooks. PS 76, 171. PS 83 received 331. PS 87 received 36 devices. PSMS 89 received 87. PS 97 received 70. PS 106 received 96. PSMS 108 received 60. PS 121 received 148. MS 127 received 185. MS 144 received 37. PS 153 received 29. PS 160 received 51. PS 169 received 21. MS 180 received 374. MS 181 received 41. MS 355, that's Bronx Alliance, received 85. PS 481 Steambridge School received 56. PSMS 498 received 302. MS 529 Monroe Middle School received 40. And MS 566 Pelham Gardens received 38. So again, those are the devices that have already been received in round 1 and 2. And now for round 3, we have 11 more schools who will be receiving enough devices for every single student to bring their device home. And those 11 schools, just to share out, this is coming in December. We have MS 468, Pelham Academy will be receiving 282. Again, it's one for every student in their school. PS 103, 747. PS 567, Leland Tree, 291. MS 462, Casa Middle School, 170. PSMS 194, 1,131 devices. MS 532, Baychester Middle School, 274. MS 326, that's Bronx Green, will receive 333. PS 96, 822 devices. PS 483, Matilda Avenue School, 208. PS 78 will receive 582. And last but certainly not least, Leaders of Tomorrow, this school will receive, we're hoping 705, but at a minimum 693. Devices are not for classroom use, these are, you know, for use at home for all of our students. So we're very, very excited. I have the pleasure of sharing a couple of other great updates. I think Naomi, if you go back one slide. District 11 has received some grant funding for the arts. So we are really excited to partner with a few organizations to bring arts programming directly to our students. So we are going to be partnering with the Whitney Museum of American Art, and stay tuned. We are going to be hosting a Friends and Family Night at the Whitney. At some point this spring, we will advertise broadly, and we hope that you'll be able to join us. Just District 11, and the whole museum to ourselves,
That's
with
incredible.
some refreshments, a tour of the galleries, and it's gonna be a really special, beautiful night. We'll also be partnering with Studio in School, which will be bringing a visual arts program to a few of our schools, complete with installation of student work exhibitions, and also dancing classrooms, which is an awesome dance program. It's rhythm and stories for our younger students, and ballroom dancing for our upper elementary and middle school students. So we're super excited about those. Salsa, merengue for our younger students. And last but not least, we're excited to be able to bring our students who are part of My Sister's Keeper program to Broadway this spring. So we're really, really excited about it. And the last update I want to share is regarding class size. So as many of you may know, there is New York State legislation to reduce class sizes, and it's a 5-year plan. We're currently in year 3. So this year, the city, across the city, not just District 11, is meant to meet 60% of the classes citywide need to meet the new class size caps. And if you look to the right, you see the new class size caps under the new law, which is in grades K to 3, 20 students per class, grades 4 to 8, 23 students per class, and in high school, 25 students per class. So the goal for next year will be that 80% of classes across the city will meet those class size numbers. And to do so, principals will be submitting a survey, like an application, by the first week of December to request any funding that they need to hire additional teachers so that we can continue to reduce class sizes. And now I'm going to turn it over to Sharon.
Good evening, good evening.
Good
I am
evening.
Ms. Johnson, your family leadership coordinator. I see so many familiar faces, whether it was in person or in that box on the Wednesday night. I welcome you and I thank you for coming out. I did make a plea last night for people to come out, and I see some here, so I thank you. Really quickly, I know this, we're in a middle school right now, but I do see some little ones. So I want to just share some updates regarding the New York City Kids Rise Safe for College program. Every New York City student has a Safe for College account. Right now, we are in the opt-out period for initial accounts. That is any kindergarten through fourth grade student new to the New York City public school system. You're in the opt-out period. You can begin to activate your account beginning in January 2026. In the month of October, 85 families activated their child's Safe for College account, so we want to highlight that. Special shout out to PS 78 and Hutchinson. They had the highest number of building block 1 completions in the district last month with 52. That's big, 52 out of 85. So shout out to PS 78 and the work done there. The Safe for College program also offers professional learning. And I want to acknowledge a few schools that attended last month's learning. That is PS 68, 76, 78, 96, 103, 106, 160, and 498. And as I acknowledged 78 was the only school that attended all 3 professional learnings. So that's to be commended, that's why they had the highest numbers. So thanks to them, we still have $135,800 in unclaimed money. Let's get that money. Right now, first through fourth grade, you can activate your child's account simply by completing building block 1. If you're not sure, don't know what I'm talking about, go directly to your parent coordinator who has all the information. Next slide. This is where I get the brag about the hottest ticket in town. You see those numbers up there? This is the Wednesday Engage, Educate, and Empower. We have 295, 249. These are parents that sign on each week. Last night we had 128 participants who engaged in a cooking activity. We made some, what was it called? Some kind of fruity guava and cheese and panada. Okay, give me one second. There was a turkey activity, and parents were asking for that recipe. Just to give you an idea, I want everyone to come out, because I hope that the chancellor joins us next week, because my District 11 special education team is presenting. They're going to be talking about parents' role in the IEP process, some information for autism, sensory support. So please, let's show them why D11 leads the way. I need to see 200 plus on that call next week. I left some flyers in the back, a lot of them, so I didn't put it on the slide, but one of the things I want to point out to you is the Central Crisis Support Team. They offer virtual caregiving workshops. There's a particular workshop that I will be a part of, and I want you to remember something. This is what I'm going to leave you with. The holiday season is upon us. Many of us are grieving, right? Many of us are challenges. We were facing some financial challenges. Be kind. Give a smile, and it might mean a lot to someone that's going through something. This is a tough time of the year. And so they offer some support via virtual workshops on helping families deal with those struggles during the holiday season. I would be remiss not to acknowledge my partner in this parent engagement work, Ms. Brian.
Thank you, sorry. Thank you so much from our district team. At this time, I would like to ask Principal Bernard to introduce his students while we get ready for their fantastic performance. I know I, for one, am very, very excited to see it. So we can see.
Put the screen up.
Sure.
Yeah, I can do that quickly. Naomi, are you able to put up?
All right, well, thank you everyone for coming, and it's great to have the CTC at 113 campus, 370 today. And I just want to say it's timely that you're here. I just want to thank you for your support in everything that's happened on this campus over the years, whether it's this board or previous boards. This campus has been supported in every way by the CDC, and I want to thank you for that and ask for your continued support. So, as many of you know, we've just been approved to put a proposal in to expand to a 612 school for the upcoming school year. So we'll be adding a 9th grade next September, and this has been incredibly well received by our 8th grade families here already, but also creates the first 612 school in the district, giving parents across the district another choice that they can have for their students. And this is a really incredible opportunity due to the partners that are involved in this. So what's great is this school and the partners will be with an organization called the Iovine and Young Center. And that is a gentleman, Jimmy Iovine, who came from Brooklyn, went to California and met up with a guy named Dr. Dre. And they combined to do many things, both in the music industry, but also in the business industry. And this partnership is to help our school, as well as the other schools that they're partnered with across the country, develop students who can be designers, can be creators, and can be innovators in industry and business.
Right.
And so this is not a hip hop school. There's definitely a music component to it. There's another hip hop school that's starting, I believe, in districts 9 or 10, that will have partnership with them, hopefully, to do things. But this school will be very focused on design, business, and innovation, building off the work that we've already done in our middle school around technology. Let's go ahead. So the mission of this school is really to create an exceptional learning experience to inspire and empower students to be creators and to inspire their unique potential. And the way they do that is through making sure that high school isn't just about getting a diploma. If we only get students to a diploma, we will have failed. That's the line that is kept being said by all of the parties that are involved in this. And it's not just IYC, it's also New York City New Schools and another organization called XQ that will be helping us do this work. And all of them are about reshaping what high school looks like. And so the founders, as I said, are Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre, and this will be their first school in New York City. And we're honored that they have chosen our campus to work with. The big way that they do learning a little different is their focus on what something's called challenge-based learning. And so students will progress from 6th through 12th grade, thinking about what are all the things that I have to do with design, what are all the things that I have to do with technology in order to solve real-world problems. And this ends up getting to a point in their 12th grade year where they do something called the garage. And the garage experience is designed for them to go out and work with industry partners to actually create a prototype and a working model of something that solves a problem in the world and in industry. And so they've partnered with Apple, they've partnered with Mattel. So students, as they progress from 6th through 12th grade, will have additional experiences in industry, nonprofits, and they'll be working alongside leaders in those spaces as they build their skills, but also as they become problem solvers in the real world. So the 3 components that they've dealt with in their 3 existing schools are around design innovation, technology literacy, and business fundamentals. All of their schools look slightly different, and it's based on what the city that they're partnering with has to offer. And so we will be working with the Pathways Department in New York City to really determine where are the CTE pathways, the career and technical education pathways, that make sense for our school to get involved in, where are the most opportunities for our eventually 600 high school students to have the opportunities to work in all of those different businesses. And so it may not be all of these three, but it will be something aligned to that as we continue to design this and explore what the possibilities are in the Bronx and broader New York City. Skip that. And so, as I said, a lot of this work is around the idea of professionalizing. We want to make sure that as we're building leaders of tomorrow, that they can go out into industry, out into the world, and survive as professionals and thrive as professionals. And so a lot of the activities that go from 6th through 12th grade will have specific things that are designed for each grade as they grow to be involved in either career fairs, short-term placements in business, work site observations, in order to make sure that they're progressing from 6th through 12th grade so that they can do that work in the garage and experience in the 12th grade. And so the work of this builds through the freshman, sophomore, and junior and senior years to get to that experience. They do things like Photoshop, Illustrator in the freshman year. They get more into coding, which here we've already done some of that work, so we'll probably be at a higher level as they hit the sophomore level. And then junior year is really around design thinking and creating their prototype so that when they get to their senior year, they can experience that garage program in its fullness. And so the way you can access this within the district is twofold. If you have a 5th grade student, you can apply to our middle school, and you will have priority for the high school places. So if you are an 8th grade student at 370 at Leaders of Tomorrow, and you choose to continue to the 9th grade, if you would rank us first on your application, you automatically are guaranteed a spot in the high school. 8th grade students elsewhere in the district and across the city can apply to the high school as well, also through the My Schools application. So we went live on that last week, and I believe we're up to 42 applications as of today. So if you have any interest on that, please reach out to My Schools, and there will be additional information coming on open houses. With that, I'm going to see where our dance teams are, but thank you all for coming tonight, and if there are any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
So how many of you are excited out there?
I know I am.
How many want to attend? You have questions? Pass this down for questions.
She has a mic. Can you hear me?
Turn it on.
It's.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for coming out, guys. My name is Taisha Bernard. I don't have any questions. I just think it's a great idea. Entrepreneurship is very important. They always encourage going out into the workforce, and you only have knowledge on going out into the workforce and working for others. So I think it's a rewarding idea, wonderful idea, and I hope it perseveres with entrepreneurship across in New York, and it also is encouraged. Thank you.
I should have known this part.
But my question is kind of true. I know you showed the
She need a mic.
the survey of the community that we gave you. Is there a different option that we can go with, like maybe maybe a swimming program? Are they open to those types that fit with the community and the family? So is that an option?
So the CTE that's currently being designed is aligned to the vision that they have as IYC. I think what is great is there are so many CTE offerings in New York City, and a lot of those types of programs exist. For some of the nursing, electrical is definitely something that there could be an alignment to here. And again, as we explore the pathways with the Pathways Department of New York City, we'll see where that leads and where the careers and where the needs are in order to use this model to make sure that students have access to those careers as they move forward. So again, this is going to be designed, both over the coming months this year, as well as we're building out, 9th through 12th grade each year.
It is without the brain. Is there another one that can be for the children that is the electronic boards and everything else that they can use it, and
Yes, that is, so across 2 of their schools, they do have a music production CTE program. These are the 3 that they currently have across all of their offerings. So each city does have a little different based on what the needs are and what the industries are.
Great question.
Alan, okay. Do you need the first stones or? Good. So we're gonna have 2 quick performances tonight. First we have our Leaders of Tomorrow cheer team.
you got to pump it up. Pump it up. Hey, up. Pump it up. Pump it up. Hey, up. Pump it up. Hey, up. Pump it up. Pump it up. Hey, up. Pump it up. Hey, up. Pump it up.
Thank you, leaders of tomorrow's Panthers cheer squad. The speaker is brought out for the two dance teams that we have coming next. The first team that will be going is Miss Joe's dance team. Miss Stubbs dance team. The Dream Crushers dance team. Have a couple members that are part of both teams, so they are getting ready. Slight brief intermission, and please remember it is November, and we are just getting started. So I want to thank all the teachers and kids for their amazing work. Been very fortunate this year in being able to hire a dance teacher for the first time, and so we have Miss Joe, who's been working with our students this year, and her crew will be next. Hi.
hear the music, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the music.
When you see them dance, you're gonna realize this is why that's my profession, not the technical stuff.
Disconnected. Oh, you did it?
That's all right. We all right.
Thank you, Ms. Joe Squad, Dream Crushers, and the individual. Did you want to thank our superintendent, Vaughn, for choosing us for this evening's event, and her team for supporting us always. Thank you all.
Seats and resume the meeting. I would just like to ask that we can give the kids and the kids and the teacher, the dance teacher, I don't know, where's our dance teacher and our cheer team? I would just love to give you guys another round of applause just for acknowledgement. That was amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Hope to see more of that from you guys. You guys are amazing. So now we're gonna move into the members' reports. I would ask if any member has anything to share. So I'd just like to ask, do any of our members have anything they would like to report on, to announce, any updates they would like to share with the council and with the audience? Mr. Cole?
Not at this time.
Okay, Mr. Agarwal?
Not at this time.
It's very small. Karina, dear?
I could share something.
Okay, thank you. Karina, do you have a mic or is this your mic? This is your mic.
Things that we could share, for example, the kindergarten application will open on December 9th. And it will be closed on January 23rd. The orientation meetings, sessions for, to know what to do for the application are starting already. You can go to the website for the NYC schools. Last October 30, there was the meeting for the SCA planning for the Bronx, and they were talking about the reducing class size, how they choose the schools for projects like RESO, VISO A, and how they use the funds for renovating or fixing building problems in our schools in the Bronx. What else? I think that's it. Oh, the last, I think it was last week, there was the D75 Council Busing Committee. They are having virtual meetings, the busing committee, to talk and try to help parents all around the city, all around the bus, the Bronx, Manhattan, for the busing issues. And the CCSE, that's the Citywide Special Education Council, they are working on a resolution on the busing issues that we are having for years. That's it.
Ms. Bernard speaking again. Thank you for coming. I have a few concerns. One is, gonna piggyback off of, yes, Ms. Garcia's, regarding the busing. I had to make a few, personal arrangements in my own life as a parent, regarding, the delays and my son being picked up and dropped off at school. So I have to take time off during the course of the day to kind of get him, so he's not pulled out of class extremely early, missing his academics, because I don't want to interrupt his progressive academic development. So he can be able to not miss any of his assignments, so he's not delayed or missing any assignments or has to feel like he has to catch up. So I've been taking time out of my day, whether it's in the morning or in the afternoon, to make sure he gets there on time. Because he's experiencing that since September 5th, right? That's the beginning of school, right? Yeah. Okay. Also, he's transitioning to high school. So I know there's a thing with the guidance counselors. So my concern is everything's a barcode. You know, everything's online. You gotta research everything online. And my concern is a lot of parents have cultural barriers, language barriers. They may come from abroad internationally. So we have to come up with other alternatives to kind of further assist them with transitioning, whether it be from kindergarten to middle school. From kindergarten or elementary school to middle school, or from middle school to high school, depending on the school they're attending. We have to kind of bridge that gap because a lot of parents have challenges. They're not familiar with how to transition, and we can't rely solely on barcodes, scan codes, and anything online all the time. We need to do a little bit more workshops. Reaching out to parents, have forums. It's very important so the parents feel that they're getting the support and assistance necessary. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to share anything? Nicole, Jeff, do you have any members report today? Okay, thank you. At this time, we'd like to move into the public comments section of the night. If anyone has anything they'd like to share, please feel free to come down and take the mic. If there's anyone on Zoom who would like to say anything, please feel free to raise your hand and we will unmute you. Thank you.
Somebody has their hand raised on Zoom.
There's someone online. Okay, so we have Ms. Dixon on Zoom. She has her hand raised. Ms. Dixon, please feel free to unmute yourself and let us know your thoughts. We're here for you. Yeah. Can she, does she have permission to unmute? Yeah. Okay. We can come back to Ms. Dixon. Is there anyone here who would like to share anything, any comments? I'm sorry, Jeff? Jeff? Yes. Thank you, Miriam.
Good evening. I just wanted to reiterate something Ms. Johnson said earlier regarding the savings accounts. Just if you would like somebody that recently set one up, it's a completely legit thing. It's a wonderful public service. These savings accounts, they can accrue interest for savings accounts for your student as they go on. So it is easy enough to do. And if you have not set up your student saving accounts, the college savings account, please make sure that you reach out to your parent coordinator if you have questions. They'll be happy to sit with you. And it's really leaving free money on the table. And it creates a culture of saving for college, which is something we could all certainly get behind. So thanks for pushing that again, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you so much, Jeff, for, bringing that back to the forefront.
fun because, you know, eventually what we would like to do is every kindergarten.
We set ours up, for our time, as you know.
I love that, and, you know, I think the systems, where we want to do is that, you know, starting in, you know, registration, September registration, every time a child comes to the school, we really just want, as we do the new card and as we do all those other forms, that there's a system that our parents, you know, start learning about those accounts and start getting ready to access the money in those accounts. So I think that's where we are right now. And right now, we're up to second grade, which is kindergarten that can access fourth grade. So fourth graders still can access that $100, third graders, second graders, first graders, and now our Ks. And we definitely want to make sure that we get every single dollar that we actually can. So more questions about that. I think, you know, Sharon, Miriam, and then don't forget, they're setting up lots of professional development. The New York City Rise team is working with parent coordinators and can do a special event for any of you. I know there's a Title I meeting that's gonna be happening. We can have New York City Rise team come out and be there, and any other parent meetings that you guys are having at specific schools or some of the bigger forums, they're happy to be a part of that, to really get the word out. But the best thing is, again, you know, to have those laptops set up in the lobby with the parent coordinator and really helping to grab parents that still have, you know, their children's money on the table there, as we said. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. Thank you, Jeff.
I have a question.
Ms. Dixon?
Yeah, I have a question.
Hi, sure, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Elisha. I'm in 5th grade at PS 178. And I just wanted to tell you that in our school, we don't have math and science books. So if you can help us, that will be great. And some of our devices from PS 178 are old. So if you can just get us new ones, that will really be great for us. Please. At 178. Thank you.
We have taken your name down in your school, and we will be looking into the situation and also finding out how we can get devices. Thank you.
Thank you, Elisha. First of all, forgive me for calling you Mystics, and I assumed it may have been your mom on the phone. I am so impressed that you would take the time to not only join us tonight, but to also have the courage to speak up and advocate for yourself in this way. This is amazing, and you're going to do great things. Thank you so much for speaking up. You're always welcome to join our meetings, whether online or in person. I, for one, would love to meet you. Thank you, Elisha. So cute. Do we have any other public comments? Please. Rena, could you get that mic?
Good evening, everyone. Happy to be here, Sylvia Benton from Office of Food and Nutrition Services. We do have a new addition to our food service team in District 11. She's not new to food services. She originally was from Queens, District 30. So we just want to welcome her aboard. And also, we just want to share with you that a big push between the Chancellor and the Mayor and Office of School and Food and Nutrition Services pertaining to Share Table. And if you don't really know what that is where our kitchen staff set up a container that has ice packs underneath it to keep those items cold. And if other students would like it, they can actually have access to it. So for example, say there's extra milk, anything that's sealed, it has to be sealed, it's nothing open, it's nothing hot, it has to be a cold item. So say for example, they come to the serving line and they took a muffin or peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something that is wrapped and sealed, they can put it in that bin, it stays cool, and say, later on in the day, someone that is actually in need and wants it, they can just go to that bin and get those extra. We don't have no limits to it. Whatever is in there, they have access to it and they can actually, utilize it. Also, we have the donation program where principals can actually opt into and says, okay, I would like to have the donation program in my school. Normally, there's a refrigerator that whatever leftover items can go into that refrigerator, and the community will have access to those food as well. We know that, not all households actually have that excess food, but if that's something that can help that community, would really like principals to opt into it and to, take advantage of this initiative or this program so that they can have additional means for their families.
We also have a new initiative in regards to the salad bar for pre-K students. So we actually want to make it available for pre-K students to introduce them to fresh vegetables, which encourage them to have healthy eating habits early on, and it also increases willingness to new foods, to try new vegetables. So, if anybody has questions.
That's important, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good feedback.
Thank you very much for sharing. If no one else has anything they'd like to share, if no one else would like to speak, we will just close the public comment section. Anything? This is a safe space and a welcoming forum. If anyone wants to share, anyone would like to say anything, Ms. Parks is going to share with us.
Hello, good evening, everyone. For the ones that know me, that don't know me, I'm April Parks. I'm the Community School District 11 Title I DPAP Chair. I'd just like to thank you for this opportunity and also congratulate District 11 on all of the goal settings that we have done, and we met them and exceeded on some of them. So it shows how we as a district works together, because I always say this is a family district. This is not who does better, who does this, who does that. It's one family. We all support and we all help each other. But just a reminder to our Title I schools, we are working on our bylaw reviews. We are working on our 1% spending plans. And we also have schools that need elections to be done. And elections should have been done before October 31st. So please make sure that we as a district want to be in full compliance. So please help us. If you need any elections to be done in your schools, please reach out to Ms. Sharon. And Ms. Sharon, we will help her, DPAC will partnership with her, and we will help be able to help you get your elections done. In your 1% spending plans, if your Title I chairs need help and support and explaining it, presenting it to their parents so they can get their approval, so they can start using their funding in the correct manner, please let us know. I can set up office hours to meet with your Title I chairs and alternates to help them out with the creation of their Title I spending plans after they have met with their Title I parents in an open meeting to discuss the budget. So please, those are the things that we are working on in Title I, and the rescheduling of our first Title I conference for parents and staff across D11 is scheduled for January 31st. It is a Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. It includes breakfast, lunch, and childcare. So we're hoping that everybody comes out to find out what is the important part of Title I and how this funding is seriously seriously important to our schools. We cannot afford any violations to come up or any access that we will lose Title I across New York City. So this is something that's very serious that we have to make sure that all parents understand the importance of knowing what Title I is and the focus of what Title I is used for. And it's for the academic achievement and improvement of the students. So I thank y'all, and I also continue again, I do love y'all, and I congratulate you. And for PA presidents and Title I chairs, all executive board members, including SLT members, DPAC and President's Council is Monday at 6 p.m. And the flyers have went out to the PCs, and the reminder will be going out on Friday.
Thank you, Mrs. Parks, Ms. Parks, I'm sorry. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. May I have a motion to adjourn the calendar meeting that wraps up our public comment section tonight? So we're gonna move into adjourning the meeting.
I, Peter Cole, make a motion to adjourn.
May I have a second?
I, Topaz Murray, second the motion.
Thank you, guys. I, Terry Matthews Cotton, president of the CEC 11, now thereby adjourn the calendar meeting. It is 7:37 p.m., November 13th, 2025. We will take a 5-minute break and then we will resume with our business meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Mike is on there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, good evening, everyone. So we're moving into the business meeting portion. The business meeting is called to order at 7:51 p.m. At this time, we're going to have our recording secretary, Mr. Ritesh Agrawal, perform the roll call. Thank you.
Hello, this is the roll call for the business meeting. Please respond to your name when called. Terry Matthews Cotton.
Here.
Present. Topaz Murray Small.
Present.
Present. Robert Cruz, excused. Ritesh Agarwal, present. Karina Garcia.
Present.
Present. Nicole Costello.
Present.
Present. Jeff Cunningham. Present. Present. Saisha Bernard.
Present.
Present. Ali Yaya, absent. Peter Cole. Present. Present.
Okay, thank you.
We have 8 members in present, so we have met the quorum.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like to move into the voting of the school liaison list for the 2025-2026 academic year.
We made some notes on the changes, so you want to, so I just swapped one school with Karina, and then Peter.
Richard Green, PS 481.
Okay, all right.
You want to announce the
Yeah,
changes, or how
thank
do you want?
So I'd just like to make an announcement of a couple of changes to the school liaison list. At this time, Mr. Cole is going to be the school liaison for the Richard R. Green campus, which includes MS 287 and MS 370, so where we are currently, PS 481, the Steam Bridge School, and the John P. Souza campus, which includes MS 529, MS 532, and MS 355. And for Mr. Ritesh and Karina Garcia, we have a swap. Mr. Agrawal, will add to his list MS 181, which is currently on Karina's list, and Karina will swap for PS 41, which is currently on Mr. Ritesh's list. I just asked that everyone would just take a quick moment to review the changes so we can vote on this list for the 25-26 school year. Would you like to do a roll call, please?
To approve.
To approve the
Okay.
school list as-
With the changes.
With the changes.
So, all the members who, please, say approve or disapprove or abstain for for voting on the school's liaison list with these changes that, as Ms. Matthew Cotton's announced. Terry Matthews Cotton?
Approved.
Approved. Topaz Murray Small?
Approved.
Approved. Robert Cruz? We call it excused, no,
Excused.
okay. Ritesh Agrawal, approved. Karina Garcia?
Approved.
Approved. Nicole Costello? Approved. Jeff Cunningham? Approved. Approved. Taisha Bernard?
Approved.
Approved. Ali Aya?
Absolutely.
Peter Cole? Approved. Approved. So we approve the school's liaison list by a vote of 8 to 0. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. At this time, I would just like to ask if everyone has had a chance to review the meeting minutes from July through October. Yeah, I would like to ask for a vote. Has everyone had a chance to observe, to review the meeting minutes? Does anyone have any comments, any changes? Okay, okay. At this time, the process by which, so those who are not here will abstain from voting on those particular minutes. I was not here for October, so I'd just like to make the announcement that I will be abstaining. Mr. Cole, you will abstain through September.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. So then we can just get this started. We can just over vote on these.
So you'll do like
So
each month.
do you want to do the votes one by one on each of the meetings or together?
Yeah, we can just run through them month by month, yeah.
One by one.
Okay, so we are voting on the, to approve the minutes of July 2025 meeting. And please say approve or disapprove or abstain based on your presence and your approval towards the same.
Thank you.
Terry Matthews Cotton, so again, let me remind, July 2025. Terry Matthews Cotton?
Approved.
Topaz Murray Small?
Topaz.
Approved.
Approved. Robert Cruz?
Excused.
Excused. Ritesh Agarwal, approved. Karina Garcia?
Approved.
Approved. Nicole Costello?
Approved.
Jeff Cunningham? Approved. Taisha Bernard?
Approved.
Approved. Ali Aya, excused. Peter Cole?
Abstain.
Abstain. Thank you. We approve the minutes by 7 to 0 votes.
Oh, forgive me, I'm sorry. Natasha, would you mind just moving into August's?
Sure.
Yeah, just.
Oh, okay. So now we are taking votes for the August 2025 meeting. Again, please say approve, disapprove or abstain. For August 2025. Terry Matthews Cotton?
Approved.
Approved. Topaz Murray Small?
Approved.
Approved. Robert Cruz? Excused. Ritesh Agarwal, approved. Karina Garcia?
Approved.
Approved. Nicole Costello?
Approved.
Approved. Jeff Cunningham? Taisha Bernard?
Approved.
Ali Aya? Excused. Peter Cole?
Abstain.
Abstain. So we approve these minutes by a vote of 6 to 0 to 2.
Okay, so we'll do September's now.
We're moving on to the September 2025 meeting. The rules remain the same. Please say approve, disapprove, or abstain. September 2025. Terry Matthews Cotton?
Approved.
Approved. Topaz Murray Small?
Approved.
Robert Cruz? Excused. Ritesh Agarwal? Approved. Karina Garcia?
Approved.
Approved. Nicole Costello?
Approved.
Jeff Cunningham? Approved. Taisha Bernard?
Approved.
Ali Aya?
So.
Excused. So,
She would have to abstain.
okay. Peter Cole?
Abstain.
Abstain. Nicole, you were not physically present at the September 2025 meeting. Do you want to change your vote to abstain?
You weren't at the
You,
meeting.
you were at the meeting?
No, I was on Zoom. I was on Zoom.
She was on.
It says excuse.
Okay, well, you know that, this one?
Okay, just move on. Esther, you'll need to check her attendance.
Shouldn't certify this minutes, but they need to be. You have to physically be present to vote.
I'm sorry, Jeff?
If Nicole was present online, then, and it says excused, then the minutes need to be adjusted. to
Yes.
reflect that.
Adjusted to what?
Okay.
Yes.
So we
We'll
were.
table September.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that
So we
could
will
be
still-
approved with adjustment.
Okay, yeah, so we will approve this with the adjustment that Nicole Costello was indeed present over Zoom in the September meeting.
Thank you.
Okay, Naomi make the changes and send adjusted. Okay, now we are moving on to the October 2025 meeting. Rules again the same. It's say approve, disapprove, or abstain. October 2025. Terry Matthews Cotton.
Abstain.
Abstain. Topaz Murray Small.
Approve.
Approve. Robert Cruz. Excused. Ritesh Agarwal. Approve. Karina Garcia.
Approve.
Approve. Nicole Costello. Did she say abstain?
Were you on Zoom for October?
October.
Okay, so then this needs to be changed. These minutes need to be approved with adjustments because she wasn't here.
In October, she was not.
So, Naomi, please
Have to
note
be
the change that
adjusted.
Nicole Costello was not there in the October 2025 meeting, and she is currently abstained for voting for that. Jeff Cunningham. Approve. Taisha Bernard.
Approve.
Approve. Ali Aya, excused. Peter Cole.
Abstain.
Abstain. So we pass these minutes by a vote of 5 to 0 to 3.
No, I just can't.
So we hereby approve the meeting minutes for the month of July, August, September, and October 2025 annual and business meetings minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Agarwal. At this time, we'd like to move to Ms. Karina Garcia for the treasurer's report.
Yes, no, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'll try to do this quick.
Thank you.
The members reimbursement is the line that is being moving more. We have the remainder is $14,025. That's for the members. The president is 2,200. That's the remainder. We didn't spend anything from the monthly meals. We didn't spend from the office supplies. The P card is for the website. It's using for that purpose. Right now is in 288. The large event, right now we have a budget 2,540. For the swag, 1,000. I could suggest members that didn't attend meeting, any meeting in any month, they could donate that month if they didn't participate in any activity for the council that month. And we could move that amount to, usually it will be for the large event, because we try to get as much money as we can for the large event. So if you've been absent for a meeting, you could send an email to Naomi and me, and we letting us know that you are donating the amount for that month. Or if you didn't collect, you decide that you don't have to collect the whole amount for the month, the remainder you can donate it to. But you have to send an email saying that you're donating that amount. The council have to take decisions. I've been saying in the documents that Naomi is showing, how much we spend, in food for the town hall, and how much we can spend in pizza. For the town hall, it was like, that time it was around 300, something. And for in George's Pizza, an example, it could be $205 just for that month or that meeting that we decide to have, meals. But we have to take the decisions about if we will have food for the meetings, and we have to tell Naomi, at least, 3 weeks, like 2 weeks before the meeting, so she can put the order. So in those documents, you can see around how much we spend just for the town hall or for a monthly meal that we decided to bring. What else? We have to take the decision about those things, and the town hall is next month, so that's maybe voting or saying what we're going to do. For the events that we have to do for next year, we have, if we will have, for example, the resources fair that we had last year, if we will invest in the swag, those are things that January, I think, is crucial. We have to talk about all those and say, the council have to say what we're going to do. If we don't take the decisions, somebody else will for us. That's it.
Thank you, Karina. I would just like to ask, to piggyback on Karina's request that people allow her and Naomi to know if they're planning to donate. On the back of the first page of the November 2025 fiscal report, there is a little attendance sheet which shows when people were here and when they were not. I would like to ask that everyone would just quickly review that. It doesn't have to be right now, to confirm whether or not that matches with their attendance. And if it does, you can feel free to use that as a guide to let Karina and Naomi know which months you would like to donate the reimbursement if you are not planning to claim for it, as you may not have served for the CEC in any other capacity other than the meeting for that month. So thank you very much for that, Karina. This is helpful, Naomi. Thank you.
You can see the color code and you can see what can be submitted. So you have the option to donate it.
Beautiful, thank you. At this time, we would like to talk about the Chancellor's Town Hall discussion. So as we said earlier, the Chancellor's coming to town. And that's not a giggle because the Chancellor's coming to town. It was just a silly way to phrase that, the Chancellor's coming to town. So we are having our town hall. I'm really looking forward to it, tell you the truth. I would like to point out, however, that it is on Tuesday, December 9th of our meeting week. Our meeting is normally held on Thursdays. So we would like to propose before the council the possibility of moving our meeting from that Thursday to the Tuesday. So everything will be on one night. And we will flow from our meeting, which will be held earlier that day, into the town hall session with the Chancellor. So at this point, I would like to ask if anyone would like to please make a motion to open the floor for a vote on that.
Madam President, I'd just like to ask what time on Tuesday you'd be planning on starting our calendar meeting for December?
I believe it's 4:30, it may be 5, I have to get back to you. It's really dependent on the district leadership teams meeting, because they're also moving theirs up.
Okay.
Ours will be directly after theirs, and it will flow right into
Not
the.
before?
No, ours wouldn't be before, would you?
Okay.
But we can discuss that with Sharon if you have any time constraints. But we'd just like to move it to Tuesday, and then we work out the dates, the time, sorry.
No, I'm fine with the time. I was just curious as to, so I can put it in my schedule. But I do I either make a motion to move the meeting to Tuesday, December, what was the date? 9th?
Yes, thank you.
Prior, after the town hall.
Before.
Before the town.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. May I have a second?
I, Lopez Murray Small, second the motion.
Are we supposed to do a vote?
Yeah, we have to
Are we
support.
doing a motion?
Yeah.
Sorry. It's late, guys.
So this is the,
Voting on the motion.
this is voting for the motion for the moving the December calendar meeting to the following date, December 9, 4:30 p.m. It would be right before the Chancellor's Town Hall. Please say approve, disapprove, or abstain if you for approving this motion. Terry Matthews Cotton?
Approved.
Approve. Topaz Murray Small?
Approved.
Approve. Robert Cruz? Excused. Ritesh Agarwal? Abstain. Karina Garcia?
Abstain,
Sorry?
abstain,
Abstain. Nicole Costello?
approve,
Approve. Jeff Cunningham? Approve. Taisha Bernard? Ali Aya? Excused. Peter Cole?
Approved.
Approved. So approved to have it by a vote of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 to 6, 0, and 2.
Beautiful, thank you.
So the meeting for the 9th of the business and calendar meeting for the month of December has been moved to December 9, 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m., just right before the Chancellor's Town Hall. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you, everyone. So at this point, we have the CEC 11 goals for the 25-26 year. I would ask if anyone has any changes that they would let us know. If not, I would ask for a motion to vote to have them remain the same.
Peter Cole, make a motion to have the goals for the CEC 11 remain the same.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second the motion, Topaz Murray Small.
Thank you. At this time, we will have a vote. The motion on the table is to continue with the goals set in place by the former CEC 11 Council for the 25-26 academic year. Mr. Agarwal?
Please say approve or disapprove or abstain for the motion for the goals to remain the same. Terry Matthews Cotton?
Approved.
Approved. Topaz Murray Small?
Approved.
Approved. Robert Cruz? Excused. Ritesh Agarwal? Approved. Karina Garcia?
Approved.
Approved. Nicole Costello? Approved. Jeff Cunningham? Approved. Taisha Bernard? Approved. Ali Aya? Excused. Peter Cole? Approved. Approved. The approved have it by a vote of 800.
Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you, everyone. At this time, we would just like to make some closing remarks. Does anyone have anything they would like to share?
I would like to remember that is not, there is one of our members that never been in the meetings, and we have to get in touch with her. Can you get in touch with? It's him, I'm sorry, with him, to know if we have to a vacancy and open it for the work.
Email/mail to them saying that this is gonna be vacant. And if they would like to attend the next meeting to on that, and if they don't, then it will be vacant for the next.
So when can we do that? Do we need to vote prior to doing that, or can you do that?
There's no vote needed.
Okay, so, yeah, we can,
Because they're not
They're not committed.
okay.
They're not.
So if we can get that sent out, so that we can get that sent out. That would be great.
Okay, thank you, Naomi. That's it.
Beautiful, thank you. At this time, I would just like to thank everyone for their time. I would like to thank you for keeping your kids up this late. I really appreciate it. I would like to thank everyone who's taken the time to join us on Zoom. We appreciate the support. We ask if you ever have the time to come out, please do so. It'll be wonderful to see your faces. And again, I would be remiss in not highlighting Principal Bernard. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time. Let's ask a motion be made to adjourn the meeting.
I, Topaz Murray Small, motion to adjourn the November business meeting. for CEC 11.
May I have a second, please?
I, Peter Cole, second it.
I, Terry Matthews Cotton, do hereby declare that the business meeting for November 2025 of the CEC 11 Council is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night, and we hope to see all of you at the town hall at December 9th. Thank you.